what do we have here? If it isn't an episode of Spy X Family that is actually out on time.
Woohoo!
Oh,
and guess what? I'm wearing.
Oh, yeah. She's wearing her Spy X Family shirt.
I got it at Hot Topic, guys.
I don't judge. Hot Topic makes good shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's really soft on the inside. But it's not as soft as this blanket.
Phrasing.
What?
Nothing.
It's a very soft blanket.
This is the softest blanket. It's an UGG blanket, and I'm about to buy another one.
I think the only thing softer than this blanket in the house is your cat, Bilbo.
Yeah,
this blanket is
Bilbo is
so
the
soft.
Boy.
How soft is it?
It's so soft.
Wait, you ain't got nothing for it?
No.
Okay.
You do it.
I'm too tired.
Okay.
It's your
joke.
It's so soft that it cried about it on Twitter and no one gave a shit.
It's 10-ply, bud.
It's what?
There you go. Letterkenny reference.
10-ply. It's 10-ply there, bud.
It's your 10-ply, bud.
I'm ready for the episode, guys.
Yeah, this episode is called Nightfall. First Fit of Jealousy.
Lots of split episodes this season. Are they just going to switch to that format now?
I think that they're just doing this for character building moments. And then I think once the main story really picks up again, it'll be like long format solo episodes again. That's what I think anyway, because there's a lot of... Well, from what I understand, it's not... The manga isn't just like long chapter releases. There's also like in-between short stories that the creator releases to like show off the character building of certain characters. And I like that. And I think it's good that they're including those in this, because usually whenever manga stuff is like translated over, they usually cut that short stuff out because
or they save it for filler episodes.
Yeah, and
whenever there's seasons like whenever they're wanting it to run between like manga chapters not being out. Basically.
Yeah, or if they're like Naruto and just create whole new arcs that factor nothing into the main storyline and last for like 120 episodes.
And introduce characters that the main characters make bonds with, that they're like, we'll be friends forever, and then
they
never
die.
Fucking show up again.
They never show up again, or they fucking die.
Hope nobody dies.
Well, it's a spy show. People are bound to die. Hopefully none of the main characters.
Yeah.
Because I love all of them. Lloyd, Yor, and Leilania. And Bond.
Yeah.
I love all of them. They're all awesome.
Keep in mind, like, we're still just freshly introducing Kate to anime.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And obviously it's succeeding because she bought a shirt. So she's
There's other shows.
She's slowly becoming weed.
Yes, there's other shows out there that we're going to introduce her to, and that will really be the test on if she wants to become a more dedicated anime.
Yeah, you ain't ready for certain things.
No. I actually talked to the girl who sold me the shirt, and she watches Chainsaw Man. And she was like, "Oh, like I love Spy X Family." Da da da. She watches it sub though, so she's ahead of us or whatever.
Of course, yeah.
But
most hardcore weebs are into subs.
I was telling her that you guys watched Chainsaw Man on the Reaction channel, and I haven't seen it. Like, this was the first anime and all that stuff, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I love that." So, yeah.
Well, it's a good introductory.
People
anime.
People have apparently affectionately nicknamed Chainsaw Man Pain Saw Man.
Yeah,
because of the emotional pain it's caused people.
Oh, that one episode just.
That episode was fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
didn't you guys just watch that today?
We watched a more recent
yesterday.
episode, but the episode we're talking about was
last week,
and that one ripped my fucking heart out.
Oh.
But this episode was a little more like a recovery from what happened, and I'm glad for that, because if I had to go through all that again. Ugh,
but so everybody was all like, "Oh my god," about Game of Thrones. Anime has been doing that kind of shit for years.
Yes. And
we'll have to show you a show called Attack on Titan at some point.
oh, buddy, that's a show. That's a heavy one. There's several that we'll introduce you to, and we'll see how you feel about them. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this.
There's also a show called Akame ga Kill that I quit after 2 episodes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Almost immediately murdered my favorite character.
Oh my god. That would suck.
Yeah. I would say the other one that you'd probably be into would be one called Full Metal Alchemist. It's basically about a story about 2 brothers who are trying to reclaim
That's technically
what was
the
lost.
top-rated anime of all time. So.
Yeah, it's about you know what alchemy is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, they're 2 alchemists who try and solve problems for people and help out, and along
They're
the way
trying
you
to find
find
the
out
Philosopher's Stone.
and along the way
that's so cool.
and along the way they find like a bunch of shit that's wrong, and they try and fix it, and they wind up hurting themselves.
Well, don't spoil it
I don't
for
know.
me.
No, I ain't gonna spoil it.
It's got
but-
one of the most infamously fucked up sad moments in anime
Don't
as well.
say it, man. Don't say it. Well, I know you're not gonna say it because spoilers.
Yeah.
I want to watch it.
Yeah, that'll probably be one we get into after this.
Okay.
So, anyway, yeah, so this is Spy X Family. Nightfall, first bit of jealousy. Let's get to it.
Fiona Frost, a clerk at Berlin General Hospital.
Uh-oh.
Her true identity, a wise agent.
But if the forger wife just happened to abandon the role, then we'd have no choice.
What?
Don't go getting any ideas, understand?
Jesus. I'll say, what's her deal, man?
Code name, Nightfall. A woman driven by ambition.
Damn.
Kind of like her, though.
Of course you kind of like her.
I like her hair.
Oh, yeah, her hair's, like,
It's very pretty.
she's got a very nice look about it. Oh. Oh, God.
Which leads to Lloyd making lunch for us again because I'm such a failure. I often hear Dr. Forger complain. Something about his wife always.
We have returned safely!
Welcome back.
But her saying that she's trying to plant seeds of doubt
Yeah,
in yours,
she
mine,
is.
that's a bit... That's cold-blooded.
Mm-hmm.
Hence, I guess...
That's
yeah.
what they said she is. So.
I mean,
She kind of reminds me of like a viper.
kind of. I mean, she's very coy with how she's approaching this. She's trying to discern as much information from Yor as possible, but Yor, thankfully, due to her being who she is very like restrained, and she's like
Yeah.
so good at not giving anything away.
Right.
And I guess Fiona's just trying to figure something out to use against her, and since she couldn't really figure out anything directly, she used what Yor said about her cooking as a bit of a ploy, as to like plant the seeds of doubt for Lloyd. Like Lloyd complains all the time about this and that.
Right.
So she's fabricating something to try and get an in.
Yes, that's correct. Their onions were on sale. Oh, I had no idea.
Yes,
Maybe I
walking
should
the
go pick
dog's
some up.
crucial to the
They've also got their
operation. What are you
pumpkins and
talking
pasta
about?
at a discount. There was a long line at the register.
Papa and his new lady are fighting. Is she a bad guy, Spy?
I love you.
Oh, God.
Oh no!
That's kind of what I was wondering. I was like, she's either trying to steal a position or she really has a thing for him.
Dear God!
Damn.
What in the world? Poor Anya. She's like,
And he's
what
just
the
like,
heck?
I'm too young for these ladies' thoughts.
It's like
They're
this,
very inappropriate.
It's like, what is this This lady wants to do what to Papa? No. No. My poor innocent fragile child mind.
Like, why is she thinking about an eggplant?
Shut up,
Oh my God.
dude.
I don't need that dimwit of a wife anymore. For the sake of world peace.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
We would honeymoon on a romantic tropical island.
What is she thinking?
Oh, how about I pour us all some coffee?
God, stop overthinking it.
Oh, no.
Even if he does feel that way about me and wants me gone, I can't exactly blame him. I can't even make breakfast without burning it.
But you do so much other things, Yor. I mean, she's so concerned with just like, oh, I suck at cooking. It's like, guess what? A lot of people suck at cooking. A lot of people.
Thanks for looking at me.
No, I'm not looking at anybody. Okay, hold on real quick. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Here we go. Some people suck at cooking. I'm in selfie mode.
Oh.
Like, some people suck at cooking.
Shut
especially
up.
you. You right there. Yeah, so...
I suck at cooking because I've only ever gotten like 2 recipes, right?
Well,
I don't suck at cooking. I just
never
never really have time.
I think I'm literally like
said
1
you
for
did.
1 for actual recipes I've tried.
You're
Like,
just like you're imagining things. And no, that's not me gaslighting, so shut up, Internet.
Yor is still best wifey because Yor is good mama to Anya.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yours kick ass in
Yeah.
every way. I mean, she keeps the house tidy. She is a terrific mother figure to Anya.
Mm-hmm.
She cares so much for Anya's well-being and her school life. She's willing to sneak in and go all covert and shit just to try and get Anya like
Her
what
little
she
gym
needs.
bag. Yeah.
It's like, she's great. She's a great mom, and she's a great person. And you're imagining this in her head. I mean, I understand, everyone has their own doubts. It's just like they're not worthy of something, or they don't deserve something.
I think that Nightfall and Yuri need to get together.
Oh, God. I imagine that is going to end horribly.
Exactly.
Like, he's just like, how dare you think that about my sister?
Exactly.
And then they're going to wind up fighting, and then they're eventually going to realize they love each other, and it's just like, wow, you're the first person outside of my sister who's actually disciplined me.
And then he's going to realize she's from the other country, and then he's going to be like, well, I got to arrest you now.
Well, unless she gives herself away, I mean, if she doesn't give herself away, then, hey, romance might blossom, and then East and West might eventually get along.
Maybe.
I don't know. It happened in real life. Doesn't mean it will here.
That's impossible. Could family life have changed Twilight's tastes? Is there another side of him I don't know about? A side he only shows this woman?
Actually, maybe I should ask her to make me decaf going forward.
This lady is crazy.
Hey, be careful. Don't you dare lick that up. It's poison to you, understand?
Well, at least Lloyd's like forward enough to know that, because most people wouldn't care. But no,
Yeah.
I think Bond's actually just concerned about Anya.
I think so. Also, look at this right here.
Cookies.
Cookies. Yeah.
He's like, definitely looking at the cookies. Like, look at his eyes.
He's like, I don't care about this. I want these. Yum.
That's Asher all day long.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Could you imagine if Bond looked like Asher in the show?
Yeah.
It's like, instead of this, it was Asher. It's just like, Jesus.
I think we need to find an Asher or a bow tie like that.
I'm trying to find one. I did get him a little light up thing that goes on his collar for at nighttime so we could see him.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be
Because it was on
useful.
sale on Chewy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm always having to squint, being like,
Me too, and
"He's
I'm
right
tired of it.
there," and it's-
There, I think.
Where'd he go?
yeah.
And all of a
Unless
sudden-
he turns towards the house and you could see like the white on his chest. Then...
Or you can see his
reflect
eyes.
the light.
Yeah.
And all of a
Then
sudden
he just looks creepy out there in the
Yeah.
dark.
And then you see him just
Demon.
like turn towards, and then just starts galloping towards the house. Like, damn.
If I were her mother, I'd manage her schedule by the minute. I'd whip that girl into shape.
I was already thinking she reminded me of Francisca von Karma.
Oh my God.
Now she has the whip.
Wow, dude. Oh my God.
Objection.
Ow! Would you please put the whip
Utterly
down?
foolishness that you're spouting from your foolish mouth, Phoenix Wright.
The way you cleaned up my hot cocoa shows you're the best mama in the whole world.
Look at her.
I have some delicious imported cocoa. Want me to bring it next time? Maybe she's nervous because...
I couldn't ask you for anything more.
Aww.
Do you mean that?
Oh.
I'll try to be better.
I just said you're fine as you are, silly.
Fiona wants to be the perfect wife to Lloyd, but Lloyd doesn't need the perfect wife. He needs Yor, and Yor matches him like, that's the thing. Like, it's like everyone has this image in their head of what the perfect partner would be like. It's like, oh,
it ain't gonna happen.
No, it isn't. See, here's the one thing that you need to understand. You need to
accept whomever you choose.
It is, yeah, but you have to choose. Like, you have to determine whether or not. Like, you're never going to find the perfect person, but you have to determine if you're perfect for each other. That's the other thing.
For your next mission, you require a partner, so Handler has assigned me to accompany you.
She's crying.
Are you okay?
Twilight, even being your fake wife would be enough, as long as I'm with you.
I really don't know how I feel about her obsession with him. It's like, on one hand, I'm kind of like, it's just a little, like, much, you know?
Well,
but on the other hand, it's like, she's not really being super creepy about it. Like, and it's kind of like, in her mind, it's like, you know, he's just with this lady for the mission and stuff. Like, obviously he doesn't have, like, feelings for her in that way, so I still have a chance, maybe, you know, but...
Yeah.
So it's like, part of me almost, like, sort of wants to hope that if, like, something does happen and he doesn't end up getting to stay with Yor, that, like, maybe she could have a shot with him, but I don't know.
I don't know about the obsessive love thing, though, going on in her head, like...
It's kind of the same level as
Yuri.
Frizzy hair, like, you know.
Oh,
like,
yeah, and Frankie.
Thinking he's just in love with a lady that he's not even talked to yet, really.
Yeah. And keep in mind that she's only seen... I mean, she's fallen in love with this guy that trained her, but also, like... She doesn't really know the real person. You know what I mean?
No, and I think her projecting this is going to wind up getting her hurt.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think she's going to be too committed to the idea of being Twilight's wife, or like her wanting to be Twilight's wife, that it's going to make her like miss something on a mission, and it's going to wind up
distraction.
Yeah, it's going to wind up getting her hurt or getting Twilight hurt.
Yeah.
And then she won't be able to forgive herself for that.
And her being obsessed over trying to break up that marriage is more than likely going to
backfire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big time. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish this up with the after credit.
Dangerous. Look, Bond, a polar bear kind of looks like you. Just leave me behind. Get yourself out of here.
Jesus Christ, man. It's like fucking hell, they shot a penguin.
Poor
Cute penguin lady's just gonna bleed out. That's sad.
Yeah, it's like, just leave me be. Never mind the fucking bullet hole right under my chin.
I told you to go to bed. Why is this cartoon so dark?
It's like the old Soviet cartoons.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those old Soviet cartoons and how dark they were?
No.
Jesus Christ. There was one, it was literally about this fox that it was like trying to like tell an innocent children's story about a fox, and the fox's objective was to torment this farmer by literally going into the hen house and killing all of the chickens.
What?
And the fox was the hero of the story. So the fox goes into the hen house, like mauls all the farmer's chickens, and then runs out, and that's it. That was the objective of the. I'm like,
What?
why is the hero killing a bunch of chickens? I mean, that's not good.
Sounds
I know
like,
that's
that particular Soviet was not a very good storyteller.
No, he wasn't. Sort of like those old school German fairy tales that ended horribly. It's just like the boy was caught stealing cookies from the cookie jar. His mother's cut his hands off. Therefore, he could not steal cookies anymore. The end.
Well, at least that's more of a cautionary tale.
I guess.
It's not just murder for the sake of murder.
It's just like he's like, why? You could have just said "Masa vai." You could have just said no.
Oh, he's so big.
No.
Oh.
Jealous.
What?
Huh?
Jealous.
Jealous?
Jealous, yeah.
I think that's what he.
He must be jealous that he's not getting to snuggle.
Oh,
No, the penguin.
Bond.
That's Asher.
Yes, it is.
It is so Asher.
Yes.
Oh
Every
my
time we
God.
find something torn up in the floor, and Asher, we're like, "Hey, Asher,
I'm like,
come
Asher.
here." He comes
He
over there.
turns his head like that.
He gets all excited.
Exactly.
He runs up at first, all excited, like, "Oh, they're gonna play with me! They're gonna play with me!" Asher, what's that? And he's like, "I don't know.
I
nothing.
didn't do it.
I don't know nothing."
Who did that? Wasn't me.
You little brat.
Her face.
Penguin bad.
Aw.
Oh, poor puppy.
You can't hate Mr. Fluffy Puppy.
You're good at cutting people up, but not putting them back together. It's like a peace offering, I guess.
He looks kind of Frankenstein-y.
That's what I was thinking, Franken Penguin.
Frankenpen. And all of a sudden, instead of going like, "Walk, walk," it goes, "Walk, walk."
He's Frankenstein. Yes, I know Frankenstein is the doctor, not the monster. Fuck off.
Penguinstein's monster. Aww. I think he's saying he's sorry.
But I'm willing to call a ceasefire on behalf of your generous gift of these truce peanuts. I'm sorry I said I hate you. I didn't mean it.
Oh.
Big licks. Yeah, but
So
that's
cute.
Yes. Ridiculously cute. Anya and her big old penguin and friggin' Bond and just so cute. With the peanuts, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that should be a little toy. Bond with the peanuts in his mouth.
Yeah, that
I was
would be
thinking
so
I want
cute.
a big squishy penguin pillow now.
Yeah. I still need those, we still need to try and do those, like, thigh pillow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lap pillow.
Yeah,
What?
I wanted to market, like, basically a pillow that's, like, you can lay your head on, like, a girl's lap, essentially. Like, just a girl's
it's
lap.
like, the thick thighs and, like, you
Thick
laying your
thighs,
head. You laying your head on it. Well, what's wrong with that? I mean, that's a very comforting thing.
You guys.
What?
You guys need to get girlfriends or something.
Yeah, we're very sad and lonely.
I'm sorry. It sure does exist already.
God dang it. Maybe,
Internet.
Not through Amazon.
You can buy it at Walmart.
But Walmart, yeah.
$40.
Well, I know.
I had something better in my head, though.
Well,
who's to say we couldn't come up with a better design? Oh, well. Anywho, so yeah, that was Spy X Family, episode 21. If y'all enjoyed, y'all know what to do. And until next time, Nate.
I'm Kate.
I'm Nick.
Take care, everyone.
See ya.